Vikings versus LKA, and then Tropic Thunder versus Blackhawks. LKA on the right, Vikings on the left. Let's see how it starts.
Game on.
Looks like LKA making it out to the snake off the break, putting themselves in great position. 5-on-5 currently. Vikings in that D side tower, probably looking to make a move up into that center feature. Gun up though right now. It doesn't look like he's getting a lot of pressure right now. Trying to figure out where to go. So everybody just kind of hanging out, rolling their guns, trying to find where the bodies are. Not a lot going on. We got one in the snake on both sides, so making some forward movement. But really like to see at least LKA try to get out of that can on the D side or out of the corner so that they can start putting some pressure on the D side and moving up the field. Oh, Vikings losing the first body. 4-on-5 for LKA. Oh, see ref going in for that center player. Is he going to get pulled? LKA losing their snake player. Brings it down to a 4-on-4. Oh, losing another body though. 4-on-3. Oh no, but Vikings getting a minor. It's going to come down to a 2-on-3. Vikings still in some pretty solid position though in the snake. But where's their last body? Are they only down to one right now? Oh nope. They have a D-side can and the snake one. D-side can making it out to the D-side corner.
Yeah, number 7 fills out to the D-side corner here, and you can see player on your screen, the snake one, they're talking to each other, but I think they're like, okay, we have to get one kill here to stay in the game. And LKA is just swarming.
LKA looking to try to get the rundown.
Did he get shot?
Yeah, he got shot.
Good.
Yep.
All right, buddy, come back to the cross. Have faith your guy has you.
Yep, that's what he did. That's what he did. Oh no, he's gonna get run down though. Here it is.
You got one of them.
Yep, he got one. I think he got both.
No, I mean the Vikings guy. Sorry, like he stopped the first run through, and then he didn't stop the second. But that's why you need paint in the air.
Towel.
Oh, that was what I was gonna say. So.
Yep.
I'm gonna buy VMix, computer to run VMix.
Point approved.
Do animated graphics, like with faces and everything.
1 minute.
Put in these 5 players around the field or whatever.
Just tested my mic here. Sorry about that.
It'll give me much more like flexibility with that stuff.
Let's go LKA from Jennifer. Yeah, LKA is known these guys for a while. They're pretty good. Let's see what they can do here. And we got Blackhawks, Tropic Thunder. I mean, Tropic Thunder, if you're a betting man, I think you're putting on Tropic, but Blackhawks has really tried to get up to the middle,
30 seconds.
And if they're in the middle on Tropic Thunder and they can't get out wide and they can capitalize and get a kill, catch them sleeping, they're going to do really well.
20 seconds.
And it's probably like 100,000.
Shout out to referees as well. They're working hard out here.
Like
10 seconds.
Let's see. Blackhawks on your screen. They want the middle again, you can tell.
You ever use like a Ross expression?
Game on.
Double middle. Double middle. See now what's really cool if Tropic gets both these guys. No. Oh no. So close. You had the ball to like basically have the advantage in the middle, but you didn't need to go through there. I mean, I'm watching it from the outside, but it was close. Brian Patrick, let's go Tropic. Yeah, that's who I'm kind of rooting for here as well. I think they have the advantage. You know, a bunch of these guys. I mean, I know everybody here, so it's hard to say, but I guess I think Tropic has gone further in the tournaments we've seen recently, so getting checked out now, making sure he's good. He's just rolling his gun on the inside, not letting the middle kill happen. I like it. Just drop a couple pods of paint. Make sure to slow down the game. Blackhawks gets in alive. Right here in front of us. Tropic Thunder player needs to just have paint in the air to protect his guy, but he wins the gunfight. Awesome. And 2 Blackhawk players are still alive on the snake side, and he's into the snake. But Tropic also has a snake player, so they're mirrored up pretty good. Nice.
Base.
Yeah, point Tropic. Yeah, I kind of saw that happening. I think what kind of screwed Blackhawks there was that they sent double middle.
1 minute.
And the guy traded out, and then the other guy went to go bunker him out when he was already dead. So it worked, but it didn't work.
You could put it on this.
Basically sacrificed an extra body up there, and you didn't need to. So what's the other girl on this team's name now? I'm getting them all confused.
30 seconds.
Kathleen? Healy? I don't know her. I feel like I know like a lot of the girls from WNXL, like Janae and everyone, Gabby's from chilling, but I don't think I know her. All right, 28, let's see what you got. Just going in the middle.
John's the owner. All these, there's a couple guys that run it.
10 seconds.
There she is. Called it. See, she's quick.
Game on.
She may be the fastest kid alive. Hear the gun and go around. That's what they gotta do right now. They gotta hear that gun, right? Isn't she shooting? He's gotta hear it. Just Air Jordan dunk, man. Oh yeah, he's like, I'm trying to see how to do this and not die. Go the other way. Good trade. Great job by Kathleen. I think I got your name right. For Vikings. And LKA. Yeah, those players, I think he wanted to like try and like get her and like stay alive, but it didn't seem like there was a way to do it. Yeah, and on his loader there. Yeah, there's another one. Vikings into the wedge here, which is good. What's up, people? What's up, man?
Okay. So we got LK making a move all the way up to 50D. They're in Snake 1. That's Snake Side Brick.
And it looks like LK is getting most of their powers from these Tropic Thunder masks bottoms that they have on. I think a lot of players get their powers from their headbands. I think these guys are generating some gun skills from their dope masks.
Yeah, but LK losing their snake body, though. You know what I mean? He's not in the Tropic Thunder mask, so maybe that's why.
Exactly why. It's kind of a thing. That's what happened.
But, I mean, that's a pretty big kill for the Vikings, though.
Oh, look at that gun. Woo! Sheesh. It's got more chrome on it than a... I don't know, but...
Okay.
It's too much chrome for me, but that's probably the dopest dope out here.
Okay, filled a snake, got the kill on the snake side, and they're going to be able to close it out. Good job for LK.
Is that a milled gun?
I think so.
That's not Anno, right? That looked milled.
It is milled.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
That's a pretty bad.
That's awesome. I wonder if he did it himself.
Definitely not.
I don't know. Some people can draw, and you just kind of like me.
Drawing is one thing. Actually, milling is another thing.
I can leave plenty of scratches that I don't intentionally put on my gun. Intentional scratches, I figure just... Well, there's my man, the homie. you know where he's going. That's what I gotta talk to him.
30 seconds.
Because I want these guys to do better. They've kind of been in the middle of the pack, sometimes the bottom of the pack for TSXL. And I feel like one thing they do badly, and that's Rebecca out there. I think that's her name, right, Rebecca? So they need to not sell what they're doing at the box. They need to not sell what they're doing at the box.
I fully agree.
Watch. You can be able to tell what they're doing exactly. Dozer's going in the middle, and they're going primaries. Run or D side. Like, can't sell it. Or Dozer wasn't in the middle as this guy, so someone in the middle.
Okay.
But they can just can't sell it.
Both teams have a middle presence, which is good. The Trop is shooting his gun, but I believe Blackhawks are shooting his gun. I think the goal for him is he's got to go around and go get him.
You know what I mean? Trying to see if he's there. Just put your gun down and peek through the crack.
Yep. I'm trying to look around. You see him. He's making the move. There he is. He's going to get him. Comes back. Nice. Well done. See, and that's the thing. He was in the center, but he had zero protection. You know what I mean? Like, that's tough.
That's like an easy momentum swing because now they're in the middle. Because like when you trade out of there, it's kind of like, you know, everything's even, but now you have a clear advantage. And
Exactly.
he's shutting down the snake though, but he should probably come back this way now.
Yeah, it's still 4-4 with bodies alive. You know what I mean? Blackhawks are in that D3. They have some great position over there. But it looks like Tropic Thunder is starting to play that middle tower to shut down the Dorito side player.
I saw it spray off of him. I don't know.
Yeah. Pat's going in to go check him out. All he needs to do is just stay alive. Oh, head checks out and gets clipped out.
And you see that like reaction from Pat? He was like, get out. Get out. He was ready. He was like, no, not on my field, son. Really good chess move here to the middle. The middle player really kind of knows his layout. He knows exactly where he wants to go and look. He's already checking off the bodies. That's 2 for him. That's 3. 3-pack for the homie, number 11, long-haired.
Long hair, don't care.
I just don't know who that is with your name. Sorry, dude.
Yep, and there's the towel. There it is.
Okay, DeFalco.
Yeah.
That's playing it smart. You don't need to hit the buzzer.
So this is back what we got to saying for the other Blackhawks game. Is that I feel like yo, we got to get in the middle to win. But they're not building a game plan around the middle if that's their play. And they need to generate a kill, and they need to have someone protect them so that guy dies as he gets it. You have to commit, and then he dies and trades.
Yeah.
Blackhawks are almost there. I think they're literally just a moment away from someone just drawing up and being like, you guys are doing it right. You're just not taking step 2 of your play that you've called. That's correct. And Rebecca, again, one of the last players alive, like holding it down, like shooting her gun. I think, I apologize. I'm really I actually don't know a lot of the girls here. I know like Janaea and I know Gabrielle a little bit. But.
Okay. A little quick shout out to our sponsors. Thank you once again. Got about 15 seconds on the clock before we start this next point. LKA up by 2 against the Vikings. And doing it convincingly, which is great to see.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds dumb, but you need wins here and not ties.
Yeah. LKA getting into the snake and into the center 50. Big breakout. They have some defensive spots as well across the back line, including the Dorito corner. Vikings making it into the center 50 as well. He's got to know. He's got to go around. It looks like looks like he wants to go, but he's hesitating. And you just got to go. There it is. There it is. He got him. Did he get shot? Yep, he got shot.
Emily?
Doesn't matter. Trade it out. Breaks it down to a 4-on-4.
There's a girl on Vikings. Her name's Emily as well. That's who I was not sure.
Gotcha.
Sorry, just shouting out to WNXL. You know, trying to grow the sport here, get some girls in the league. It's awesome to see. Sorry, I don't, come say hi to me, girls. If I've been butchering your names all weekend, just be like, hey, I'm this person. I play for Vikings, and I'll remember. I'm looking at, masks and written down names here. So, as always, correct me. I'm trying my best out here. Especially when your hair covers your jersey name. It's even harder.
Yeah, makes it work.
That was the worst for WNXL. I couldn't see who was who. So 7 for Vikings here. Crossing it up inside from the can, stopping the snake attack, and LKA wants to start attacking down the Dorito side. You can just tell by the body language they want to go, but it's like that bunker is better than.
Oh, look at this! Look, it looks like Vikings losing another body out on the snake side, taking the long walk home. Puts LKA in a great position right now. I believe that brings it down to either 3-on-3 or 3-on-2. Looks like this D-side player doesn't fully know where the bodies are. He's going to take the bump because he's not taking any pressure. Definitely agree with that.
And you know what? But you know what? I think that's the same guy. Didn't he die the same way like that last time though? Oh, no, that was a different game. Sorry.
So, okay, so Vikings taking that Dorito corner and the Dorito side wedge, puts them in a good defensive place together. It looks like potentially they also have a snake player. 2-on-3 for sure, potentially a 3-on-3.
Gabriel Fuentes Herrera. Sorry, I butchered it. 502 in the Dorito.
So they need to be talking to each other and really figuring out where the bodies are.
That's the move I've been talking about. When there's double stacked over here in the wedge and the Dorito corner, you got to get out of there. I feel like you're doing the same job, and you can see him just fill the can and just get a little bit of a different look, a little bit more of a cross instead of shooting the same channels and lanes.
Especially since you have another body over on the snake side. In the snake, like, it lets you be able to control the wire from that can while your wedge guy can look on the inside.
And don't forget, communication is the most important thing. So if he's a little bit closer to chirp back and forth, that's even better.
Okay, losing their snake player, but their corner player filled in. Brings it down to a 3-on-3.
Yeah.
Oh no, and their snake player is gone. Oh no, he's going to throw his body away. He thought he was going to go get him. It's 2-on-2, 2-on-1.
I don't see the other bodies. I see one.
No, it's 2-on-1 in favor for the Vikings.
Oh, okay.
He's in the 30 Dorito as well as that D-side can.
Oh, I see it.
So what kind of sucks now is that LKA is stuck in that Dorito.
Give me two.
I don't know, man. He might be he might be right about like for that flag, but it's another thing. That's a lot of chirping after you're dead. That could have almost cost him a minor.
I think that's why Pat hesitated. And so from here, that looked like a red to me. As he was shooting his gun a lot. So unless he was just literally hiding, it didn't look like he had the angle. Because if he was just hiding, he would have been shooting me. He shot him earlier, and I think that's a red. I do.
I think that's a red, but I also think that's a warning for chirping. And here, he's gonna be talking to his refs.
Yeah, Pat's doing a good job.
Ryan or Cheyenne, can you come to the booth for a second?
Confirming the penalty, but if I'm LKA, you know what I mean? Like that's a dangerous game that you're playing. You know what I mean? Yes. Will you be getting in the red? Yes. That means I believe they're going to start down a body because they only have one body to pull and they need to pull a second body. But he almost could have got a minor for his own team to make him start down a body as well, which would have brought it along for it, would have been even. But you know what I mean? It's a fine line that you're playing.
I have always found that you ask the referees questions and you don't make statements at them. So if he said, "Is that a penalty? Is that a penalty?" Like you're asking, you're not telling. Like you have to play that line so finely. If you're trying to tell the ref it's a penalty, it's bad. I've tried to tell refs like, no, I shot him, but like, don't tell a referee how to make a call because he's just like, don't chirp me, dude. I'm here all day cooking in the sun, and that's Pat out there, all people. Like he's got to recognize that's a head ref and just be like, hey, make a call, but. I'm okay with chirping a little bit. I like it, but you gotta say it how it is. You can't tell them how it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's a very big difference.
You say I shot him early, like, and you put your hand up and you literally look at the ref like I'm ready for you to call me out, and like because it takes a minute for your brain to work because you're getting shot out there. So nothing wrong there. I think the referee.
All right, it looks like we're going into a technical timeout potentially.
Yeah, Pat's running across the field trying to get something up. That should be a point for LKA, and Vikings should be starting down 1. I think.
I believe so, because there's 2 bodies left, and it's a major penalty, so it's the body that got the penalty, and it should be 2 more.
I agree. I just want to make sure we had the count right. And it's not just someone hanging out in that big wedge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I fully know what you're saying. It looked like it was the guy that was in the wedge that went to do the rundowns, and it was the guy that stayed alive to make sure that he had another body just in case it didn't work out. Was the guy in the can, which is still a great position. And another one of those things, like, do you really want to send that guy to go run him down? Like, was that actually the proper move, or do you want the guy in the can to start moving over towards the snake side, spreading the field to start pinching him out, playing a little bit more methodical, and working together as a team?
Right. Spread the field there. That's what should have happened. And the other thing is, just like super technical, but like if you run on the wire here, that little W pushes you out on the wire, and he's going to see you sooner. If you run a little bit more highway, I think you have the advantage and you really dump him instead of like getting shot earlier.
Yeah, and he was playing low in his bunker. He's not playing high, so he can go back and forth.
Right. I agree. Okay, is up. Is this them again? Is this X-Ball? No. Okay. Tropic Thunder.
Blackhawks. 2-0 Tropic Thunder. They're in a great position.
Hey, can we drop that down to 30? Like,
bringing up the schedule for the season. If you haven't signed up and there's open spots, definitely recommend you sign up.
You got it.
Great league, able to get on a live stream.
the scoreboard's not
It's a good time. Bunch of vendors here this event. A lot of tech support for guns.
Yeah, Lugs is here, Dilly Dilly Donuts is here, equally as important to Tex.
Planet Eclipse is here.
Oh, really? I didn't see Planet yet.
Planet Eclipse is here in the park. Is in the entrance area. TSXL is selling merch. They got another food stand here. It's, you know what? It's been a really great event so far.
It's really funny. The last time I was here, I asked the Eclipse tech. I was like, "Hey, I got a favor. I know people are getting their like Ferraris fixed here, but I got an E-Mech for my mechanical Invasion of Normandy I need tuned up."
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Game on.
Becca out.
Tropic going to that D-side tower instead of going all the way up. It looks like Blackhawks taking the back line. I see 4 bodies alive, but don't see a 5th. I don't think they lost the body though, but just can't find the 5th body out there. So, gonna have to go with that. It's a 5-on-5 right now.
Yeah, and I think Rebecca needs to get into the snake. Oh, those, man.
Out of the back center. That's a tough loss.
You gotta quarterback your team to a win here. You can't lose the communication glue in the middle of the field early. Because now everyone's on their heels and doesn't get the information across. And
Tropic in the snake and in the center 50.
yeah, I think Blackhawks need to get on the attack here.
I mean, it's tough to go on the attack when you're down bodies. It's like,
yeah. Oh no, I agree. There's Rebecca taking a walk out of that snake tower as they come to their side of the snake, and that's it.
oh,
That hurt. Is that James?
Yep, it's James.
Towel.
What's up, James?
Towel.
Well done, great move, going down the wire. That's gonna put him up 3-0. Now if I'm Tropic, there's about 7 minutes on the clock. Don't want to throw away a point, but at the same time, play it slow, play it methodical, get that last point, get the mercy, puts themselves in a great position in the standings.
I think Tropic loses this next point. They just come back and win the next and have the same margin.
Next point.
Think so?
And then you guys come out. I want to get this.
Yeah, I think even if they lose that one, that's okay. I think there's so much time left that they can confidently come back and win. I think they stick to their game plan of what's winning and beating them confidently. That's the thing. It's not even close points in some of these.
30 seconds.
LKA got and Vikings.
20 seconds.
Emily Cuts. That's who I have. There's an Amanda Frey, but that might be staff. Yeah, that's
10
staff.
seconds.
Yeah, that's definitely stuff.
Yeah, it's gray there.
Okay, Vikings. 1, 2, 3. Only 3. Oh, no, there's 4 bodies, but they lose a body off the break. Makes it a 5-on-3. Oh, ref coming in to check him. Nope, he's clean.
Running referees are scary.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're LKA, just lock out, dude.
Yeah, they're in a great position.
Roll your
Snake
guns.
one and in the center 50. They have some great position right now to play it slow. Ton of time on the clock, 3 minutes. Up. Whole D side's blown out for Vikings. Vikings going to try to make the move over to the D side. Does
Coast
he go?
to coast.
Nice, and he makes it. See, and something like that, that's just not watching for the film. You know what I mean? And that's a mistake right there that you learn as you go through the ranks. It's like, hey, somebody's most likely to get it. Dinks him out. It's gonna be 5-on-1 now. Now where? Yep, he's like Vikings looking on the inside, going back and forth. He's got to try.
Yeah,
to
he's making sure he has the count right. There it is. There's a snake corner only.
Yep. Oh, he gets 5-on-4, but he's gonna get stabbed. Yep, and that's gonna end this game.
Oh, running referee though.
Running referee. Yep, calling it rub.
Yeah, it's, Torres, I think. Over there. I forget these guys' names. We've been watching them play too long. Yeah, Torres. They're going to mercy it, so they should just hang it.
Well, I think they want to make sure that they have somebody that's clean to hang it, so it doesn't turn into a no point. Clock is still ticking. No, oh, that should be bodies taken away. That should be bodies taken away. Oh no.
They look great.
They're gonna let it slide though.
Yeah.
Oh nope. There it is.
Ooh, dirty hand.
There it is. 1-2.
Yep.
Wow. What are they doing?
They're just killing clock.
I think they're looking for the towel.
60
They
seconds.
not know the score. I mean,
You know, honestly, it might reflect something different up there. You never know. I'm looking at 1 point to mercy here, so
that's what I'm saying. You're now just like, think of it this way: for longevity of the players, you're sitting on the heat longer. You're like the paint sit out on the heat longer.
oh yeah, I guess these guys were usually. I'm dumping my rack every play. Like, nah, freshies, I need the cooler paint. Get it out the cooler. Loader paint, I want my whole rack.
Must be nice.
No, it's not nice. I still pay for it. It's not free. I'm just, yes,
You wanna win?
I play my whole life to be like, I'm not going to use a pot of old paint to save $2. I'm going to dump it. Like, we've worked too hard our whole lives to be here. National level semi-pro, we're not talking.
3, 2, there it is. Oh man, if they did, talking about coming down to the wire. If they didn't get it,
Hang it. I've always said you should just hang it under 10 seconds because a lot of times they don't play under 10
Point
seconds.
approved. Game
So
finished.
you can still technically ask to play it, but
1 minute.
usually just say, listen, no one's going to get a major.
okay.
So, you know who's played every point? You know who I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
Rebecca. What's her last name? I was going to say her
Harris.
full name. Harris.
I believe that's Monty's wife. I think she might be playing in WSL.
30 seconds.
Cheetahs?
I believe so.
Excellent. Good stuff.
I think she potentially plays for Destiny.
Oh, right on. Even better. Not like that. I
20
just think
seconds.
Destiny had done better. Yeah, I don't think I know her.
Monty's a great guy. Harris
10
photography,
seconds.
pretty good with the camera also.
Like I said, I know them when they walk out there, but like I don't know if it's just someone chilling. All right. Come on, Blackhawks.
Okay, here we go. Going up to the center.
Yeah, I
oh,
love
there she goes up to the center. Tropic also having a center presence, but not all the way up. It's gonna hit it and stop at that small Aztec.
I like that. And James is in the snake now. They can work together.
Yep.
Oh, Rebecca mows James.
Yep. Good
James
kill.
just got mowed. She set that trap and dunked on you, bro.
Look and
Oh, she's gonna get 2 here.
yep.
That's 2.
Yep.
They have no idea she's up there.
Well done. She's going and she's baiting to get those kills. Smart plays. Let's see if Tropic can potentially pull it out. It's 3 on 5 right now. See, now if I'm Blackhawks, now is the time to start getting moving up the east side of the field. You know what I mean? You gotta put that pressure on.
No one's stopping it. No one's stopping. There's no one shooting this way at all. This guy heads up and he can't stop anything because the bunker's too big. But you gotta recognize that. You gotta recognize kill 2. Maybe, you know, they're also probably on their heels from losing this match kind of hard, but...
Yep. Oh, there he goes. Starting the rep. I thought he would go. He's got nobody shooting at him.
He thinks that they're setting a trap. But it's like, go now. Go, go, go. Yeah. She's switching back this way. Actually, dude, she's on fire. She made a clutch switch being like, hey, the island is on that side. The attack's coming from Dorita's side. The fact that if you shoot this guy, MVP.
Yeah, she's staying alive. She's playing smart. She's playing methodical. You know what I mean? Recognizing what's going to be that easy kill, putting on the pressure when you need to. Oh, there goes Tropic getting into the snake, though. Yep, up. Looks like she hears.
Hope she heard the snake.
Yep, looks like she hears the call.
Oh my god, she saws this guy's head off.
Oh no!
I don't think she shot him, but he got called on something.
Yep.
All right, so now Rebecca, wrap that side. You got this, girl. Let's go.
Blackhawks going into the snake. If I'm them, I'm crawling all the way up.
But who let this guy fill coast to coast?
Yep.
Are Blackhawks players coming off the field? I don't see them.
I don't see Blackhawks players coming across because they would have walked right past us. Blackhawks in the 30 Dorito.
So they have 5 guys who let the field. No one's shooting.
Yep.
The only person who should maybe not be shooting right now is Rebecca. She's now onto their side of the field.
Yep,
oh no!
And gets roasted. You hate to see it. She played so well, and then just like that is a foolish move.
But her team's not behind her.
That's what I'm saying.
She felt that she had to do something because her team isn't. The team needed to be up in the 50s with her. Now he's going coast to coast again.
Nope, no, he was already shot out, but he's trying to fake him out, sprinting across.
Listen, man, you do that in semi-pro.
You're gonna get roasted.
You are getting your colors changed, and I'm chirping you the whole way back and remembering your jersey.
Oh yeah.
You're not doing that against us. Not gonna fly.
So
Blackhawks deep. Nice.
And you know what?
I'm biased here.
You called it.
Rebecca put that point on her back. See now the whole team's here.
There needs to be.
Rebecca won that point.
Oh, 100%. She shot two
people for sure. She shot the guy out of the snake and the guy that filled the snake. And then I was going to give her the 3rd kill in the snake, maybe, but it didn't look like it from here. So possibly 3, but definitely 2 from the snake.
Good point.
Point approved.
Sounds weird.
Get me a barrel cover. Let's go. Barrel cover. Get a barrel cover. Somebody get Angel in there.
Clark. What's up, man? Yeah, I can see you guys' comments, who's watching, whatever. Add a comment in. Let us know how we're doing and what team you all picked for the win here. Blackhawks just put up a point against Tropic Thunder, trying to lower the margin. Newbies. Newbies had their other game on the other field. You know how they're doing? Have you seen them? No, I know they tied earlier when I sent the video to the chat. That's all I've seen. What's good, homie? How's Point Breeze hanging? Fireworks or gunshots? Not sure.
I'm over here telling the tier 6 guys, yo, we're not getting any internet. Like 100% no internet. They're like, well, TVs are working, we gotta be on the internet. Like,
Clark, we're running the City Hall and back this week. What day you want to do it? Let's go.
Get on the net now.
IMO is on the way here. It takes him 15 minutes to get here. He shows
30 seconds.
figuring out that it's not working. And then, yeah, he goes back and sees the wires.
Went for a run yesterday. It felt like it was a million degrees.
20 seconds.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
10 seconds till we go. 3 minutes on the clock here. Blackhawks can still get a point, but 2 and 3 minutes is going to be tight here. Minute 30 for each one. I mean, Blackhawks is going to have to generate a lot of
Game
kills
on.
in the first 10 seconds to get a win here. And Rebecca, all-star, back up. Number 11, Rebecca Harris, up to the middle again. She had like 3 kills from the snake, and she's just chilling there.
Very chill.
Yeah, but Tropic Thunder, I think, is going to be chilling now. Like, they gave him 1 point. They're not going to give him this one. Conservatively, right?
Oh, for sure. So a little bit of a standstill here. You know what I mean? Both center players just kind of hanging out, trying to figure out the bodies. And there he goes, gonna get that quick.
No.
Oh no! Gonna get that quick kill, and yep, he's gonna get shot out himself. Oh no! Oh no, what's going on? Tropic just falling apart.
Wow. Critical mistake here, and it's a ball game. Blackhawks are going to get this with probably just like a minute 45 left.
I think that Major's gonna.
Oh, like there's still a body left here. I think they were getting the count.
I think that Major's gonna be in question though. They're gonna let this play out.
Yeah, they're gonna. I mean, they're not gonna start down. There you go. Time to dunk. No, don't shoot. All right, number 7. When you start shooting like that, he knows you're right there. Just be moving, and as soon as he gives you his head, saw it off. But if you shoot before you get there, especially the bunker, he's gonna like bend and then like hope he's not painting the air the other way and try and catch you. Oh, they're looking for bodies? No, they still have a body. They still have a body. Blackhawks.
Oh, they still got a body.
You need to go now, my dude.
Looking for the hand signals from the refs.
Yeah, Pat was asking. That's how you know it's bad. All right, he's at least running now. I was like, wait, what happened? He was all right. You know what? I was kind of like, what just happened there? But it probably was confusing when that penalty went off. So he was probably in the corner being like, what happened? Let me get the count. Saw the referee go like this. Then he's like, no more bodies. Gotcha.
And here we go. Here's going to be the technical timeout because it was the ref in the corner that threw the penalty.
He saw him. He saw him wrapping the shot.
So that's the question, is that did he see, because he's looking over the shoulder of the Blackhawk player that shot the guy in the center to see, did he shoot him before he came all the way around and then shoot Rebecca in the back?
Yeah. It kind of looked like he flinched and then committed. I didn't see it because I was kind of looking at our screen here to see like the better view because the Doritos kind of sketched. I wish we would have watched it heads up all the time and then maybe seen it a little bit better. That's close. Call it as you see it. Penalties happen. And you know what? I don't hear any chirping from them, so he probably got shot. All right. Yeah, you're good.
1 minute.
He's going to, James, he's only got it about 6 feet in the air. He's going to raise it up. We're here. Francis, hold on. Level out the camera and then raise it up to the height you want it and let James tell you it looks good. And now
30 seconds.
Down a little bit.
Down by 1, be aware of the time. Minute 10.
There you go. That looks good.
Timeout.
Now extend the pole. And then James will tell you. That's even better. And now we want the start box just a little bit on the right side. That looks good. It's still running. Not too much.
1 minute.
Okay, so finish to the right or to the left?
This is an NXL podium pickup.
30 seconds. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds.
10 seconds till we go. Tropic Thunder up by 1. If Blackhawks tie this,
Game
I'm
on.
going to be so happy. They deserve it. They're working hard. Tropic Thunder is a good team, so we'll see what they can do here. Discipline. Tropic Thunder is racked up, setting traps, sitting on gaps. Rebecca is, oh, she moved the bunker. Yeah, and good move there by Tropic Thunder to trade. Unfortunately, taking a lot of the wind out of Blackhawks' sail, but 30 seconds here to tie. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. They're just too far back on the back line. And this layout, not necessarily anyone's bad play. This layout just really is hard to move up and attack. And you can see Blackhawks players dying, and they're trying to push right at the right time here. I think Blackhawks really came back and deserve it. Oh, Jonah can hit this.
Yeah, no, the two main
Game time finished. Game stopped.
My camera off the break. 12:50.
He didn't get it.
Party, up or down?
Yeah, I gotta be aware of the time there.
No points. Game finished.
1 point margin. Blackhawks, that deserves a great job. Rebecca really just killed it in the middle. Only thing is now that they're very scoutable when she lines up in the middle. That's about it. Great job. She can stitch up and everything. I think that's the end of this set. Great job. All right, we're gonna come up with the next set in a minute here. Should be Newbies coming back. All right, going to Newbies, Ronin Assassins, Omens versus Omens coming up.